Troubled 1MDB is due for another interest payment on a $1.75 billion USD bond, and that deadline is this Wednesday. The payment is for a fixed rate of 5.99% on the 1MDB Energy Limited notes maturing 2022 and guaranteed by IPIC. The amount due comes up to 52.4 million USD. 1MDB had defaulted on a separate 1.75 billion USD bond last month. It said today that it had begun engaging with its bondholders. The 5.75% fixed note was issued by 1MDB Energy Langat Limited and also due to mature in 2022. The state-owned fund has appointed Alvarez and Marsals as its financial advisor, while DF King will carry out the bondholder identification and registration process. 1MDB said it will explain background of the dispute and clarify why it decided to not make the interest payment on the Langat notes. A game of shuffle at YTL Power-led Atarat Power Co. or APCO sees China's Yudean joining the venture to develop a power plant some 110 kilometers south of Jordan's capital city, Amman. Yudean will purchase 45% of APCO's shares, while YTL Power will up its stakes from 30% to 45%. APCO's existing shareholder, ST Energia of Estonia, will trim its stakes to 10%, while Jordanian partner Near East Investment will exit the company. APCO is undertaking a 544-megawatt oil shale project that's worth up to 8.42 billion ringgit. According to YTL Power, the project will cover a substantial portion of Jordan's energy needs and cut the kingdom's import of oil products for power generation. The power plant is expected to start generating electricity for local consumption in 2019. Fresh from his Sarawak victory, PM Najib says the GST and his administration's subsidy rationalization have gotten the thumbs up from our new central bank governor, Muhammad Ibrahim. According to Najib, Muhammad lauded both policies as bold moves, and he told PM, had the government not bitten the bullet, Malaysia could have ended up like Greece. Najib says the importance of this was understood by the people, as demonstrated by the results of the Sarawak elections. He points out that the opposition had tried to play the GST card, but that didn't pan out quite well for them. AirAsia shareholders have given the green light for the carrier to issue 559 million new shares to its founders via Tune Live Sendirian Berhad. The shares, going at RM1.80 each, will raise 1.01 billion ringgit for the budget airline. Tune Live is owned by AirAsia Group CEO Tony Fernandes and Executive Chairman Kamarudin Maranun. Fernandes says the exercise indicates his and Kamarudin's commitment to the company. Last month, AirAsia said the 559 million new shares constituted 16.7% of its expanded issued capital. Currently, Fernandes's combined direct and indirect stake in AirAsia stands at 18.62%, while Kamarudin's collective stake is at 18.63%. Fernandes was speaking to the press after AirAsia's EGM. The carrier flew 17% more passengers in the first quarter, which is about 13.9 million travellers. Urban Wellbeing Minister Raman Dalan and Penang Exco Lim Hock Seng are squabbling over the estimated cost of the state's proposed undersea tunnel project. Raman is putting the figure at 20 billion ringgit, but Lim says that's just over the top. He's tagging it at only about 6.3 billion ringgit. The sum includes a feasibility study, environmental impact studies, land acquisition costs, as well as construction costs. The controversial project is part of Penang's ambitious 27 billion ringgit transport master plan aimed at easing congestion on the island state.